Welcome back to a quick daily update. Right now, I have this chart of Nifty 50, and this is a daily chart of the index. So, after today's price action, it becomes very much evident that we might have completed some sort of complex correction over here. And let me label that as WXYXZ. So, after labeling this as WXYXZ, the next very sensible thing which comes to my mind is to start labeling the counts on the downside as well, wherein our first expectation would be to see a counter trend bounce. We would be more than happy if we get a 5 wave decline, but in this case we haven't got that 5 wave decline. I have to mark this as an ABC, the same which I have mentioned in my intraday report as well. So possibly we have to mark this as a W wave. We make that a blue, so this being the W wave, so green, yeah. So this being a W wave, and this being X wave. So it's possible that we might have done an X wave today, because frankly we have seen a 5 wave decline in this daily candle as well, right from the top which we made around yesterday's top, which was around 18,696. So if I start to look at the counts right from 18,696, I could very well see a 1 2 3 4 5 5 wave decline in the daily candle. So let's suppose that we have done an impulsive fashion move, then it's possible that tomorrow if we start to get a positive start for the day, we might do a counter trend bounce which might retrace, let's say 50%, or even goes up till the 20 EMA, which is around 18,490, before we actually start our downward trajectory in wave Y. So this would be wave Y, and wave Y would be almost of the same size as wave W. So let me take the length of wave W and add it up to the high of wave X. I get target which is somewhere around 18,100, roughly 350 points lower from here. That is just in case we are taking a very conservative scenario. So it has a full right to extend on the downside as well. Let's suppose it wants to extend further downside, then the 1.618 retracement comes around 17,800, 300 points below our basic criteria. Well, if we start to look at this whole correction now, things really start to give up some sense right now, and I'll be looking at this trend line a couple of weeks. So break below this would naturally mean that we might have completed this counter trend bounce, and a rally to 15,000 is due. So that was my update for Nifty. If I have to look at Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty, the counts are same, WXYXZ, and with today's fall, it's possible that we might have made a interim top. And if I look at this whole action, wherein I have attached some resistance trend line right from the top of this top, wave X top, then this top, I have to label this as W, this being W, this counter trend bounce as X, this as Y. So labeling this as WXY, yeah. So WXY would mean that we have some sort of ended this counter trend bounce, and we also have closed below the resistance trend line. So that's a bearish sign as of now. And then there are other intermediate trend lines which I have to look at, be it this trend line or some other trend lines if I could make it work. So all in all, my view is 80% bearish and 20% bullish, just to be prepared for any counter trend bounce. So this trend line looks good, and we possibly might close. We possibly have closed below this trend line as of today, and it's possible to see further weakness in Bank Nifty in coming days. That was it for the video. Thank you.